Good morning, everyone. Alvaro with Via Design, Ceremic Pro Riverside. Just want to give you guys a quick what's in the shop Monday. I already posted this yesterday, but yeah, we'll flip it around. So we've got this Mustang Mach-E, Tesla Model 3, Tesla Model S, Plaid, Mercedes EQS 580, Mustang GT 350, and this Tacoma. These four over here are in for Kavaca paint protection film. This Mustang was PPF'd 2 years ago. Film is still looking really solid. It's just in for our annual inspection. But the biggest reason for this video is I want to kind of give you guys an idea of how we install our film and our patterns and everything. So we'll actually go to this Model S Plaid here because we've actually got some of the patterns cut for it already. So this Plaid is in for a full front end PPF. So we're going to be protecting the front bumper, the hood, headlights, fog lights, fenders, mirrors. We will also be protecting the cameras here, door edges, and then we're going to put a luggage strip back here to protect that luggage area from stuff being pulled out of the trunk. So we do use computer cut patterns here, similar to what Rivian offers from the factory, similar to what some other brands offer from the factory for their cars. But there's a little bit of a difference. So here we actually have some of our patterns for the Model S. For example, here we've got a headlight. We still have the cap sheet on the film. I'll get that pulled off here. So we still have the cap sheet on the film there. We've got a front bumper pattern here with some other patterns for this Model S. I'll walk you guys over to our plotter. So the plotter here cuts out all of our patterns. We actually have the fenders. We have some patterns for the EQS over there on here, all cut out and ready to be weeded out and installed. And now I'll walk you guys over to the desk over here, kind of show you how it works. So here we have our cut software. We've got all the patterns here. As you can see, it's got all the cutouts for the fender cameras and stuff. But I'll kind of show you what we do for a standard install. So I'm going to make a new board here. I just added the hood to this cut board, so now I've got the hood on this pattern. See, we've got all these little notches and stuff around the hood. Again, we could install it as it is, but what we like to do is we like to extend our edges here. So you can see the dotted line is where the original pattern, or this solid black line is where the original pattern is, and this lighter blue line is where our new pattern is going to be. So I'll apply that. We just extended the edge of this pattern 1/2 inch all the way around. So it does add a little bit of install time because, again, the pattern's a little bigger. We're going to have to be hand trimming some areas to make sure that we get rid of that excess film. But what it's going to do is it's going to allow us more coverage. So we'll be able to more deeply wrap these corners. We'll be able to wrap all the edges better. There won't be like a little, usually there's a notch in like the corners here when we just use the standard computer cut patterns. We won't have that notch again because we have extended those edges and we have more film to wrap around. So that's just a quick rundown on what we do. We did the same thing with the fenders where you saw that cutout for the camera. I actually shrank the cutout so that there's less space between the edge of the film. Usually it will sit like a 1/16 of an inch or about 1/8 of an inch away, and so we'll have this visible cutout around the camera. On a white car, that would build up a lot of dirt and become really visible over time. So we make it smaller so that it hides behind the camera. We extend all the edges to wrap into the fender. We extend the edge over here to wrap around this edge. We wrap behind the door. We wrap pretty deep into the wheel well, basically to the very edge of the panel to ensure, again, an invisible installation and maximum protection. We try to tuck the film as much as we can into this body line. PPF is really thick, so we don't want to shove too much film in there because that'll cause the vibrations from the car to push the film out if we push too much film in there. So we try to achieve as much coverage and take the film as far as we can, but coming just short of the point of pushing the film past its limits. So we kind of try to walk that fine line between complete custom install and, again, keeping longevity as the focus and forefront of our installations. So yeah, that's just a quick rundown of how we do things here. Just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of how we do our patterns, how we install our film. I'll be working on the EQS over there today. Dylan will be working on the Model S. So as we're working on it, I'll take some more video and I'll show you guys how we're doing everything and kind of show you guys the process so you have an idea of what our installs look like and what the results are at the end of it. So yeah, thanks for checking in. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll catch you later. Tint going down on the Model 3. PPF going down on the Plaid. PPF going down on the EQS. Just wrap the hood. Looking like glass. Bumper's done, fenders are done. Now we just have to do the rest of the car. What's up everyone, Alvaro with Via Design, Ceremic Pro Riverside. Just want to do another What's in the Shop Wednesday. It's a few days after I recorded the intro to this video, so I just want to show you what we've got going on, what we've completed so far, give you an idea of what is going on. So you guys will notice a few of the cars that we had in here are gone, but some are still here, long-term projects. The Model S, we did PPF on the front end. We still have some edges that we need to finish tucking. It's like here we still have a little bit of film hanging over, but again, we tried to take the film pretty far behind these corners here. We still have a little flat back here we need to clean up. We try to wrap the corners as best we can to hide the film as best we can. The hood is completely wrapped. We wrapped all the edges. Front bumper, again, we extend all the edges to be able to wrap into these lips. Basically just, again, making this install as invisible as possible on a white car. It's especially important because any exposed edges are going to build up dirt and debris, and it's going to look nasty over time. So we try to get that installation as clean as we can. Over here we have the EQS. It's on our race ramps right now. We're wrapping this one. Hood is all done, so you can see the film here still needs to be tucked. We need to post heat what we installed yesterday. This car is about, I'd say 75% done. So front bumper, the hood, fenders, you can see the film hanging here. Fenders, doors, rear quarters done-ish. We still need to tuck the film here. Trunk is done. We need to trim out some stuff. We just have the back bumper, rear diffuser. I think we have one rocker panel left to do. You can see, again, just the edges there. So, yeah, we try to, again, wrap and tuck the film as best we can to ensure maximum coverage, full protection, and an invisible installation. Model 3 is in progress. We're going to start PPF on it today. We've got the windows tinted up, and this one's getting a full body PPF. So we'll be cracking into this one, disassembling it. Mach-E is in for that track package, so that'll include the full front end, plus rocker panels and some wear and tear. We've got Range Rover in for full front end PPF. And again, we've got the GT350. This one, as I mentioned in the last video, we wrapped it up 2 years ago. It's still looking good. Like, it'll focus. It's not focusing, but yeah, we try to wrap all the edges. There's little things we need to trim back, like a couple little fingers right here that need to be trimmed back and cleaned up. We did wash it up yesterday. We had the door open, so it got a little dusty. But yeah, it's still looking good. This is PPF 2 years later. So again, all these cars getting protected, tinted, you name it. We're doing it. All right, so hope you guys have a good rest of your Wednesday. Thanks for checking in. We'll catch you guys next time.